La chara chara, la chara chara, la chara chara chara, la chara la chara. La chara chara, la chara chara, la chara chara chara, la chara la chara.
Mama, kumusta na di na? Tayo laging nakikita, miss na kita sobra. Lagi na lang kami ang nauuna. Di ba pwedeng ikaw muna, akin ang pangamba?
Dahil ikaw ang aking mata, sa tuwing mundo'y nag-iibang dahilan ng aking paghinga.
Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana pahinga muna. Ako nang bahala, labis pa sa labis ang iyong nagawa, mama. Pahinga muna, ako na. La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara, la tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara.
Papa, naaalala mo pa ba? Nung ako'y bata pa, diba? Aking puso yung hinanda sa mga bagay na buhay may dala.
Dala ko ang iyong bawat payo, at hanggang sa dulo, magkalayo man tayo,
Ako'y tatayo, pangako tatay ko. Dahil ikaw ang aking paa, sa tuwing ako'y gagapang na ang dahilan ng aking paghinga. Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana pahinga muna. Ako nang bahala, labis pa sa labis ang iyong nagawa, papa. Pahinga muna, ako na. La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara, la tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara.
Di ko na sasayangin pa ang mga natitirang paghinga.
Tutungo na ako sa naroon ng mahalaga.
kahit na kailan pa may di mawawala, pagkat dala kong mapa.
Saan man mapunta, alam kung saan nagmula. Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana pahinga muna, ako na.
Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana pahinga muna. Ako nang bahala, labis pa sa labis ang iyong nagawa, mapa. Pahinga muna, ako na. La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara, la tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara.
Mapa, pahinga muna, ako na.
Ladies and gentlemen, with pride and honor, let us all welcome the candidates for graduation of school year 2020-2021 of the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. Candidates for graduation in Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. with their escorts. Candidates for graduation in Humanities and Social Sciences, together with their escorts. Ladies and gentlemen, the administration, guests, faculty, and staff. Color party, fall in. Color party, carry on.
Man, da. Sige tawat, na. Nakatakda, na. So. Baba! Harap sa likod! Harap!
kamighimo to langit sikoy ko kamighimo to aldaw ay bulan ikaw ang nagbuhat sa kabituunan ikaw ang nagbuhat sa kalibutan manama mawantog ka warag po ko ilingkoy ko o Diyos kahibulungan ka busa ikaw lang ang simbahon ko manama mawantog ka warag po ko ilingkoy ko o Diyos kahibulungan ka busa ikaw lang ang simbahon ko busa ikaw lang ang alagaran ko
Panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino. Buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sambayanang makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao at makabansa.
Sa lupain ng pangako ay may isang paraiso. Ang matatag at matatayog niyang mundo ay sagana sa saging at ginto. Mga bukid niya at mga parang at mga lumpiang balayan. Saan nakuman kung iyong pagmamasdan ito'y larawan ng kasaganahan. Tagong mabuhay ka, nasa iyo ang bukas na walang kasing ganda. Tagong mabuhay ka, paraisong puno ng pag-asa. Ang lahat niyang nasasakupan, nagmamahal sa kapayapaan, nagkakaisa lahat at nagtutulungan patungo sa miking kaunlaran. Di magtatagal maaabot din lahat ng pinapangarap natin. Kapit kamay lahat ay ating harapin, ang tuktok ay kaya nating abutin. Tagong mabuhay ka, nasa iyo ang bukas na walang kasing ganda. Tagong mabuhay ka, paraisong puno ng pag-asa.
Ituhan nga Diyos na pagdearon Oriental, del norte occidental del sur, ciudad Davao, panabot-abot, sa Island Matiudigos, Davao region, gipanaligdan, mga bahanding kinaiyan, yutang kita sa Dawawenyo, magugibong mga tao. Garbo sa kanan ang Davao region, ang yuta nga gipangga.
Graduation Day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of our educational journey. Today marks another milestone in our lives and in the history of Tagum City National High School, as we gather and celebrate success on these graduation rites. To our unrelenting and dynamic mentors, to our highly competent and deeply motivated members of the faculty and staff, to our proud and loving parents, visitors, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning and welcome to our 4th Senior High School Graduation Rites with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Andrea Grace Monton, with high honors of the Humanities and Social Sciences, will give her welcome greetings.
To our highly esteemed commencement speaker, distinguished guest, our beloved principal, Mr. Roger A. Martinez, Assistant Principal, Ma'am Hermie L. Natad, and Ma'am Ellen P. Alvarez, school administrators and program heads, highly competent teachers, proud and ever-supportive parents, friends, and my fellow graduates, a pleasant morning to all of us. On behalf of the graduating class, I welcome you to the 2021 virtual graduation ceremony of senior high school students in Tagum City National High School. We have long been anticipating this meaningful event, some with eagerness, some with excessive uneasiness, others with a complicated mix of emotion. But whatever we may be feeling right now, we all deserve this utmost sense of achievement because we persevered despite the difficulties we encountered. Today, we reap the fruits of our hard work and persistence in our academic journey. Let us not forget that the sweetness of our victory lies not in what we have attained, but in what has driven us forward after encountering every failure. Let us commemorate our capability to learn new lessons despite experiencing this new setup of schooling for the first time. Let us remember the adversities that we fought and won. At some point, we lost our self-esteem in learning, the fear of failing, and other personal problems we encountered while learning separately at home. I'd like to express my sincere appreciation and gratitude to all who have helped us realize our purpose and pursuit of aspiration in one way or another. To our dear teachers, thank you for all your motivation, support, and advice to continue learning, to continue exploring the possibilities, and triumph over the hurdles in learning amid this pandemic. To our beloved parents and guardians, we offer you our sincere appreciation for all your efforts, support, and guidance. True enough, we could not reach this achievement without you. Finally, your sacrifices have paid off. Lastly, we should also thank our Almighty God who helped us persevere and overcome our problems. He knows more than anyone else what we deserve, and that we are all here because we deserve recognition and affirmation. My fellow graduates, let us become the best that we can be. Let us all continue aiming higher. This ceremony may have been the end of our senior high school years, but just the beginning of a more challenging journey. Once again, congratulations to all of us. Welcome to our virtual graduation ceremony.
To present this year's candidates for graduation, may we have our school principal, Sir Roger A. Martinez, MITE, then the confirmation of candidates for graduation by our school's division superintendent, Dr. Josephine L. Fadul, CESO 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to everyone. In my capacity as principal of Tagum City National High School, I have the honor to present to the school's division superintendent of Tagum City Division, Dr. Josephine L. Fadul, the candidates for graduation for the school year 2020-2021. Our candidates from the two strands of academic track are the following. We have 140 from Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, or STEM, and 596 from Humanities and Social Sciences, or HUMS. A grand total of 736 candidates for graduation, of whom 326 are males and 410 are females. These students have satisfactorily completed the requirements for graduation prescribed for the senior high schools of the Department of Education. Ma'am, for your confirmation and acceptance.
On behalf of the entire DepEd family of Tagum City Division, I am honored and pleased to convey our warmest congratulations to all the learners, their parents, their teachers, staff, and administrators of all the public and private schools in Tagum City Division for having hurdled another milestone marked by this moving up ceremony of our dear learners. Despite the critical and lamentable COVID situation that we are all in at the moment, and as your parents connect with your teachers in whatever agreed form of learning modalities you have decided to choose, instead of you usually marching daily to schools in your well-pressed uniforms and school bags, please bear in mind the great sacrifices, times, efforts, and resources that your teachers, school administrators, parents, LGU and DepEd officials, and other benevolent donors and stakeholders contributed, just so we can bring right to your doorsteps a safe, motivating, quality learning environment using the different modalities of instruction you and your parents have chosen for you. Given the very challenging situation that we have to hurdle at the moment, together we have unceasingly gathered our allies and resources to deliver to you quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating education in your chosen modality because we firmly believe that COVID or no COVID, karapatan ng bawat bata ang makapag-aral, that education must continue and must never stop despite and in spite all challenges. As we end another school year in this unprecedented phenomenal health crisis worldwide, I enjoin everyone who believes in the cause of education to continue working together and to join your schools, DepEd, and the national government in responding to the increasing needs of our learners and in creating a better world for them whom we are all sworn to serve. Culmination of classes and moving up ceremonies traditionally used to be merry, colorful, festive, and full of actions. But unlike the previous festive celebrations and exciting preparations that we have had in the past in celebrating our learners and schools' milestones, this school year will entirely be different, basically virtual for sure, owing to the COVID crisis that we have to face in this new reality. I know that this time is not easy for all of us in the education sector. This is a very challenging time and trying moments that call for each one of us to play our individual and crucial role either as parents, as teachers, as school administrators, and as learners. I have seen all the sacrifices that you've already made and are still about to make. And allow me to be the very first to say thank you very much for being there always for our school children, COVID or no COVID. But I still do believe that the darkest hour is the hour just before daybreak. Whatever is God's reasons for bringing this havoc on us, I have faith that God's big picture is often too big for us to comprehend. And more often than not, we only listen to Him more intently during our pain, our loss, our suffering. In short, in our darkest hour. Thus, whatever form of celebration we are going to have to mark the moving up of our learners from one school year to another new school year, and despite the crisis and tragedy that COVID brought, particularly in the education sector, there are still many positive things and little successes in our midst that are worth celebrating, such as the fact that no remarkable number of teachers nor students in the division has been reported to be affected by the virus. Let's therefore continue praying and hoping with the rest of the world that this critical situation we are in will soon pass without necessarily letting our guards down, and to continue exercising utmost caution of safeguarding and taking good care of oneself and the family against the virus. Let's not be complacent, for we are not invincible. I also believe I will be remiss with my job if I fail to give due honor and recognition to all our generous partners and sponsors who help lighten the extremely difficult loads off our shoulders in making our learning continuity plans a reality, thereby making Tagum City Division on the list of top 10 SDOs recognized in the national level as ready even for the August 24, 2021 opening of classes. On behalf of the entire family of DepEd Tagum City Division, I sincerely convey my heartfelt gratitude to the benevolent hearts of Tagum City's local government, units, city department heads and employees, NGOs, private organizations, individuals, and parents for never growing tired in helping us turn the tide in this crisis. Daghan kaayong salamat for your constant generosity. All the more make our schools ready for the opening of classes for our school children in whatever modalities they intend to have. And to all the teachers, school heads, division and LGU officials, and partners and stakeholders of DepEd City Tagum Division, may the force be upon us all in our pursuit to bring quality, accessible, and relevant education to all our school children. Congratulations once again for a job very well done in successfully hurdling school year 2020-2021. God bless and mabuhay tayong lahat. And on my capacity as your school's division superintendent, and after having been certified by your school heads that you have satisfactorily complied the minimum basic requirements of your curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education, I now proclaim you as completers of your respective curriculum for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
A certificate of graduation is the tangible evidence of being a graduate in a certain level of education. Ladies and gentlemen, the distribution of the diplomas and awards.
School year 2020-2021 graduates from Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. The graduates of Class Archimedes under the advisory of Melbourne Green Gamaya, Akim Jeremiah Daniel E, Alejandrino Jr. Richard C, Angon Rafael Jules A, Artigo Christian Ralph J. Bandrang Alyazer S. Kabugon RJ A. Kalunsag Edwin C. Corpus Ezekiel Daniel M. Dilola Alexis Raphael N. Games French Harry D. Gulay Osmon Emmanuel P. Isip Rowan Jean Lee L. Horio John Meg O. Labad Bon Regis P. Lagumbay Wensi John N. Mosot A. Manzail R. Parba James Patrick S. Racho Angelo V. Riquilio Carl Lawrence Q. Filoso L.J. Kenry M. Alinsog Shana B. Andamon Ann Micaela U. Astilio Nicole Rylan L. Bartolome Fiona Jane B. Buensalida Hannah Dayan O. Talyena Drexy Ziza T. Kanumay Janabel E. Cartalaba Winona Cassandra M. Hurtado Lee Robin G. Cuestas Chris Erica P. Franca Cristel G. Fuerzas Francine Faye F. Goles Carissa C. Italio Princess P. Lim Nicole Summer D. Oval Princess Angela M. Palson Gwen S. Pitorio Arvil C. Sonyo Ryle Daniel P. and Vela Stacy Sophia V.
The graduates of Class Copernicus, under the advisory of Christine Solis, Adobas Bon Haran K. Alagon John Maverick, Ariete Glenn Russell M. Avila Ed Rashid Matthew, Bulambao Chesed F. Castronuevo Joshua David A. Kunanan Vince Zai, Gakula Emmanuel King D. Garzuta Donald Jr. L. Hepiga James Earl X. Insigne Joshua Rowe, Juan Joshua Hamel C. Laparan Angelo Rico C. Lozano Ivan Cedric C. Matildo Alfredo Jr. Y. Paraon Leonard E. Pula Haran S. Rafer Darwin Christopher L. Valdueza Rex J. Villa Ralph Allen G. Alcantara Shane Colleen X. Amodia Jerry May Q. Aranwes Kathleen P. Batyao Syra Lu. Bonsubre Cassandra Maurice A. Kaasi Ann Krisha M. Kadorniga Micaela E. Kalo Rhea Shireen A. Corregidor Sofia L. Cosmenio Jelzari J. Dizon Shansai. Doromao Joanna May P. Galvez Triana Gale. Goles Kimberly C. Leop Althea Marie A. Osorio Queenie T. Page Jella Bea Bianca B. Pamelar Maxine O. Rodrigo Angela Victoria M. and Tabanao John Sydney C.
And the graduates of Class Decort under the advisory of Jensen Jiv Cosa, Alferez Jr. Ruhilio M. Anastasio Carlos Jose M. Balsita Rico T. Barberan Vince Louie V. Bigas Kurt Christian Clean C. Bitangpor John Christian W. Butad Charles Brian Ford. Cabanyal Clyder Dan P. Kanda Mark Christian. Caspilio Benjamin III D. Claro Kim Leonard Rick T. Ducalius Jr. Joel A. Fernandez Christian Paul S. Habon Sean Michael Fox L. Mananon Jesse Chris M. Mancinido Ruel S. Mosquida Archan Yvonne B. Ramajo Norman Herbert B. Riam Bonanza Matt Justine R. Robilia Jose Victor S. Saberon Jobert Q. Sueco Gary Christian M. Sumalino Renan. Tangwan Ivan James P. Abad Shaina B. Agang Gruyet S. Aliado Jaden Angel Zubel C. Alo Cheryl M. Aninyon Arlene. Aniedes Giselle A. Beralde Rashame S. Kababan Maricar L. Cañete Wayne Andrea A. Cartagena Francis Laika C. Katubigan Valerie Shane L. Cuyos Anvi Rose. Dalagan Fame B. Filipinas Jeriza M. Gonzales Lorelie C. Godilos Evelyn Fair S. Ginita Irene Jane M. Husol Vera May R. Juan Novi May M. Labata Hillary Nicole A. Laksado Beatriz Zoe B. Laguna Joey Katrina B. Lasconia Mary Joy A. Lasquete Christine Marie O. Lorca Christine May T. Magdadaro Aubrey Ann C. Masipikenya Sweetie P. Masillones Sunny Grace A. Ochia Mary Christine G. Olavides Abigail P. Oliveras Ivy N. Pagod Jennifer B. Pareha Shara Marie D. Quevedo Maria Kyla Jean Y. Draagas Cara May B. Rabia Aubrey Kyla L. Santua Krista Novelin A. Sarahena Angel Grace C. and Torillo Antoinette Grace S. Congratulations!
School year 2020-2021 graduates from Humanities and Social Sciences. The graduates of Class Bacon under the advisory of Marcel Ann M. Espiritu, Antonio Mark John Luis, Arellano Jericho N, Arnoco Angelo A, Biala Jemuel O, Kalunsag PJT, De Guzman Mark Bradley C, Doydoy Santos Jr. V, Hensanios John Red D, Guzon Jomar S, Leonas Jamal J, Loquinio Jondal D, Lucia Jr. Warlito E, Madulara Mark M, Marqueda Sain, Racho John Agustin V, Sabelino Arnil F, Salada Dan Bronson D, Salazar Jr. Orville M, Salce Arnel D, Celiado Philip Zardo N, Suelto JC James Y, Zaragoza Ariel Luis C, Abranica Jamaica B, Ado Romera Jane X, Amakna Rian Hart M, Amer Danica Gin Q, Asuelo Kazel May P, Barles Shira Jane G, Biongan Michelle Joy P, Bugto Honey Jane M, Bulala Chris Hannah P. Kaasi Christine Joy P. Kalibadan Charity O. Shonilo Karil Joyce. Dolotina Clarice Shane E. Edig Christine Joy T. Fuego Sheila S. Galvadores Cherry May M. Gura Arlene E. Ikoy Stephanie Ann P. Lagbawan May Rose Ann Q. Langwas Honey Joy. Malanis Glidel Ann. Mangaring Elise May. Martinez Jonah Lay Rien. Pasiones Juden May O. Paraguya Andrea S. Pendi Naira A. Ramada Jocelyn M. Robinius Mir Abigail R. Silva Lori Joy C. Silva Rojan Triz L. So ay Baguio Presi Jane X.
The graduates of Class Compt, under the advisory of April May Y. Asis. Aginsatan Joseph C. Alibadbarin Junel. Aquino Kenneth. Artilahon Jobert R. Asi Alano U. Basilio Christian Jade D. Bustamante Arsan Malik E. Carcalias Giovanni B. Castaños Jobert L. De Latina JV R. Idoria Errol P. Foronda Jesselmart A. Humawan Gerald Vince C. Lagulos Chestoni E. Lianyo Kent Vincent. Marimon L. John P. Masanit Luis John L. Metoda Kyle Anthony D. Munahan Benji Jr. G. Narbuada Javis G. Cifuentes Tristan. Semblante Kevin A. Suan JV P. Torrejas Venci Al B. Tulang Justin L. Villa Jude Michael. Asi Feruds Mel S. Baltimore Maria Angela. Bedia Sherfield Joyce S. Cabico Kathrina Isabel G. Cabintoy Bia Bianca. Carbon Jonah May F. Quaresma Jayin Emerald M. The Abay Mary Jane M. Giesta Christine May M. Eliseo Ivy Jane. Guriano Christine M. Labor Claire Diane M. Lagoy Chesley. Londa Jovi J. Mabaza Resha Carla A. Mangaliwan Eralinge T. Mainopas Angeline Q. Navarro Miriam T. Paloma Andrea Gwen J. Paloma Angelica Gray J. Pamaybay Lovely Louise F. Patling Rao Marie Chris L. Pescador Mary Grace A. Salido Hannah S. Shalonga Eliza O. Sumaya Clarissa May G. Supitran Camila Jen T. Orsolino Cyril Hannah E. and Velasco Lovely L.
The graduates of Class Burkhan, under the advisory of Rhea Lynn C. Apelido, Agan Mac Juz L. Andres Nel June, Apog Christopher M. Bayang Kyle Joshua L. Bragat Jerome, Katiad Robert G. Clark Charles June W. Dagnipa Dan Mark R. Degito Randile R. Gail Benjalino John. Gimbaulibot Patrick Royce L. Halang John Lloyd S. Lago Miel Dwight T. Legaspi Aldrin Jr. Z. Makla Jr. Renante D. Matapias Luigi. Maurilio John Daryl S. Palse Christian Daryl M. Sahol John Res V. Sumuob Piolo. Villasencio David Roy D. Villegas Raymondton Y. Yorak Ray Joven S. Aliaga Winmarie A. Ausan Isle St. J. T. Basok Marvy C. Bernal Raquel P. Kale Rasria M. Kapunong Mildred Jade L. Casabuena Dwight Garnet C. Catalan Kimberly Mer O. Kayongkat Jamila P. Sels Elsa. Diwara Mikaela G. Dorada Rosalinda M. Española Princess Brain C. Lahera Cindy V. Lumugdang Girly J. Luquinio Editha Marie C. Majos Maria Desi John S. Melicor Meluna E. Navarro Ruth Marian M. Plenios Hazel Joy A. Recania Lyneth M. Samoranas Abigail. Cefuentes Crisville P. Senil Danila Shan C. Sepulveda Donna F. Sultan Rashilo Amor M. Templado Dayan Pearl O. Togtog Roxanne B. And Villarta Jenny C.
The graduates of Class Floyd, under the advisory of Dalin Susmita A. Gonzalos. Aguirre, John Kenneth S. Bacalso, Mark Angelo D. Basilisco Dexil A. Cabanes, Andre P. Carig, Michael R. Corpus, Roy Luigi S. De los Reyes, Marken Jemsy C. Familiar, Carl Justin A. Feria Joseph P. Ilo Jr. Roy G. Lagbao Junel S. Laruan Christian James A. Libid Marlon Jude B. Lumanag Jose Luis C. Masa Mayor Jr. Hermes M. Molina Emmanuel Ian. Montes Kevin. Omadli Frankie S. Simbahon Vincent J. C. Sumilhig Christian J. Taktakin John Ivan R. Trupa Ram Andrilan P. Vanta Vince Ryan D. Verbo Kim Carlo A. Abundo Hershey Luhil C. Bauzon Stephanie Gale. Kakayan Baby Jean O. Kahiyang Kissy E. Kalakar Jessa. Kalizo Mary Rose S. Caserva Kate M. Digamon Arjuline T. Esmael Nurhaina S. Fermin Elina Mishka M. Gingoni Ayla R. Insaan Angeline S. Honasa Jessame. Lomotos Saim L. Loquias Mildred B. Manilag Jeanette N. Mondirondo Princess May B. Orosio Precious Dayan D. Pusod Marican P. Quijano Aubrey P. Saavedra Jemima B. Saklot Jessa Angela M. Salvacion Betty M. Sanoy Jeneline Taroja Jessame G. Tenyo Ellen Joy Q. Tolentino Isabel S. and Turaha Esh Ashley D.
The graduates of Class Herodotus, under the advisory of Juvie A. Hussol, Abalia Ezra J. L. Agang John Lloyd B. Alban John Felix E. Aranyes Jezreel I. Atyagan Leonard A. Bantayan Axel Ross C. Kaburnay Carl Jorick B. Canyaveral Arnold B. Enging Jafar Sadiq P. Generale Jomel S. Gumilan Julius Hassan D. Hibaya Ron Kenneth M. Castellana John Dave N. Lagula Cyber John T. Lumangyaw Jobert A. Malintad RG I. Marquez Louis Darren A. Neri Junri. Nisperos Michael M. Pamplona Christian J. B. Pangantihon Levi Brial L. Prahes J. S. Tandog John Paul F. Tesoro Gerald P. Vinyas Vernie. Abasolo Kesa B. Akyatan Judian C. Alsada Lanny Jean O. Bacalya Richly Sandra B. Batukan Christy Jane A. Blazo Princess Joy A. Butal Jasmine. Butlig Juvie Ann B. Cabrera Jillian C. Katipay Amalu B. Salis Ia Alexandra M. Cole Bea Crisa C. Domingo Cassandra Kale A. Estacion Melody P. Eviota Nikki A. Felizarta Anami A. Gaas Gian D. Lianeta Giselle K. P. Lomokso Alia May L. Lonasan Charlene. Lubay Dorrance Faith Joy A. Lulu Mariel Aliana L. Mandiade Aubrey Jane C. Marino Kathleen P. Molina Ina Teresa M. Nimis Gladys Jane S. Nunez Justin K. Saavedra Olive C. Saludes Emily Jean B. Serata Razel Aline M. Susan Suzette D. Torrejos Erjolin B. Vale Mar Christine. Ventula Annie Jane. And Zambas Nikki Shane.
The graduates of Class Maslow, under the advisory of Evelyn C. Tripoli, Abad Chrysler Gel S. and Cinco Joshua E. Arquino Lance Menard, Atutubo Price John D. Bonita Christian Braille C. Canceran Jason T. Curativo Jericho D. Crujedo Miles Kian L. Prospero Arturo III P. Dayanan Clifford. Felizardo Rondo Jr. G. Gabonada Chestoni L. Guyonan Kenneth B. Gulilat Edgy F. Itim Edgar Jr. M. Lascia Franklin Jones C. Lazaro Clarence P. Mendez John Ray A. Nabitad Prince Rizal. Olingay Jasper M. Quezon Jeffrey S. Rana Lord John M. Sarita Jason S. Tenyo Dave Joey. Abdul Halim Siti Hania T. Adlawan Erica Jen L. Altiso Gabriel M. Arnado Levi C. Balagon Abigail L. Belarmino Ria Jean Roble. Beniro Jezari Faith. Cabaluna Rogeline I. Kabasag Jonah Rose L. Comania Anyeza. Contestable Kem Tricia I. Crizaldo Shamia May. Coronda Magdalene Joy A. Gabion Princess Era M. Helvero Michelle P. Labastida Merafe P. Mabanding Sheila. Malangkis Princess M. Manatad Hana Dayan T. Masobya Hana May. Monton Andrea Grace. Nalas Reshia May B. Ortiz Michelle Grace S. Padayhag Irish Faye A. Pagador Karim. Sayaang Raisin Kit D. Tihada Heart N. Eroy Kirstine C. And Zamora Crystal K.
The graduates of Class SART, under the advisory of April Angeli T. Onlots, Abion J. Mark L. Achacoso Vincent J. Amper Jaris Gabriel A. Daabay Marvin Dave A. Damaulao Israel C. Dano Nicole Kyle C. Dansala Nicole Angelo C. De Lola Janelle A. Fiel Carl Joshua. Lebranza Kiani D. Maquinano John Gabriel O. Narciso Mark Guz M. Nerida Cyrus Eliezer. Payan Joseph Elijah M. Rabe Mark Lloyd X. Reyes Vladimir M. Rosales Dimitre Roldan M. Sotelo Sugar Ray D. Torion Alden L. Usares Mark Lee. Villarosa John Naphtali P. Wenceslao Junray B. Abidejos Alexandra D. Abelgas Chalice Jamel Lenore. Ampler Sheena P. Bagay Marites X. Berhame Lovely Joy N. Candol Jobeline B. Cantillo Princess Catherine L. Catalia Shira Kate D. Dagsa Cherry Jean A. Danlag Ann Christine D. Declaro Julie Ann L. Flores Chriselle N. Forges Christine B. Peniston Judy Ann V. Golane Julia Nicole X. Haji Kosain Faisalia R. Inagaki Maybelline B. Lanzo Mona V. C. Legate Quinzel May M. Lim Mary Gwyneth D. Lopez Yari Emerald M. Madelo Vanessa. Montera RV Jane E. Mosquite Crystal Ann X. Pangatungan Jean May A. Batak Maria May M. Pelisores Blindy. Potot Dainil Ann E. Ranises Kate Louise Q. Saklayan Alona P. Sanyatan Micah C. Sombrio Larry Grace L. And Toledo Maria Julia S.
The graduates of Class Skinner under the advisory of Chesame S. Guillen. Amores John Broyle M. Asople John Reed M. Awatin Michael. Bacalya Alvin B. Balyares June Shimrian. Cueto Freddy. Dancel John Renz R. Galupan Kent Gerald M. Gloria Howard Glenn C. Gonzaga Kier Paulo P. Guzon Annex L. Hainga John Lloyd S. Langres Nicole James B. Lorete Jarson John B. Maurilio Mike Gaver B. Mercado Josaphat S. Milyara Algerico Jr. B. Mogato Kenneth. Oboy Wendell S. Redito Jezreel D. Rolion Kenneth J. Rolida Enrique Jr. B. Seno Alex M. Umantod John Michael S. Alcantara Laika V. Alcaria Dayhard L. Amante Angelica L. Arellano Jean Rose M. Azares Glorivine E. Asentista Nessie Marl. Besavilla April May A. Kalibadan Lucille Jane O. Cervantes Irish M. Daplin Jellica C. De la Cruz Gladys M. Dulukin Mary Rose. Francisco Shiva Shane Me. Galila Mavi. Garciano Laika C. Hajejul Nurain L. Huluyuhoy Liza May S. Ilagan Honey Jane. Mako Giam A. Marcos Cassandra Gwyneth E. Merca Suzette R. Mikabalo Jerica V. Montero Celeste E. Onya Yaune C. Opelia Mary Grace G. Panes Isaiah Hain G. Pakibot Katrina F. Riam Bonanza Leia Kim C. Simborio Diana I. Subsi Esmeralda M. and Vigil Rochelle G.
The graduates of Class Spencer, under the advisory of Adashela and Yvonne S. Apostol. Alaba Jamark A. Alfanta Jonas Matthew B. Alvarez Bobby Bruce B. Balungay John Troy. Borsalo John Harens R. Katubig John Dill. Kayabyab Joe Ryan A. Dagundon Juin Mark B. Daligdig Jason S. Faborada Mac Gerald J. Gonzalez Wilmar. Gutang Justin C. Luminarias Justin A. Mones Joris Vince L. Montilla John Paul A. Munoz Arvon Ray P. Omega Mark Jason C. Reponte Jasper C. Sacro Cedric Earl M. Saramosing Jr. Jerome E. Sulit Jericho M. Taktakin Carl Angelo G. Absalon L. G. Alfanta Lattice Jean B. Ando Riza Jean J. Aquino Dimple Jane M. Baligwat Janica M. Balo Juliana Rochelle A. Besonia Viama R. Cabal Maria Andrea L. Cadigal Deza Bea M. Celosha Aryan V. Cornelio Karen Rose R. Dargantes Ronamel S. Dungon Hannah C. Famador Trisha. Gamboy Karen A. Henaro Roshame C. Impas Crystal P. Enojales Cindy May D. Lawag Jeraine May A. Nartea Van Kyle P. Otakan Janica X. Pabalan Catherine G. Bakot Jessa O. Paman Jorish X. Payaw Rodalyn N. Benarijo Janeline Jehan X. Suarez Shaira Joy Z. And Tanyo Bridget Ann M.
The graduates of Class 39 under the advisory of Mo Carlo M. Diaz, Agupoy Jather S. Andriano Fidelito Jr. T. Balili Jason A. Batino Romel. Cabreros Jeric B. Cañete Christopher Allen N. Colon Kenneth V. Digito, Christian R. Idig, Robert. Ganancial, Raymond N. Guillermo, Crismon O. Oibisano, Mike Lester M. Labsan, Jairus Brian R. Lico, Eddie Jr. E. Makaya, John Clyde M. Martin, Vincent Kyle. Narvasa, John Carlo M. Ordinaria, John J. B. Paloma, Allender R. Panes, John Darian D. Riponte, Jason A. Rivera, Jason B. Rolio, Ivan James C. Satira, Rujen A. Asan, Reginald N. Tolentino, Steve Owen F. Vicente, Jasper Ken M. Alvarez, Ericor A. Andrion, Jessa P. Arwen, Dornalu G. Balante, Giselle I. Balu, Hazel May C. Baraut, Abigail Grace N. Biliena, Marisol M. Bujungan, Jenaline A. Carpio, Hillary Hope R. Corporal, Raneline F. Damali, Kyla S. Domingo, Abigail B. Dueñas, Aliyah J. Dumalag, Stephanie E. Gampan, Jamaica S. Gaviola, Lynn P. Ika, Allen Joy. Gorsia, Gian Nicole L. Kilat, Brittany Bless Valdeza C. Laurito, Mia Ara C. Liston, Jessa May C. Lopez, Zaira N. Mamilik Joy. Mirosa, Eugene H. Agi, Melissa F. Ainandos, Jonavi A. Tita, Kalija Ai. Soledad, Rochelle May D. Taguba, Risha Nicole C. and Elmo Kyla P.
The graduates of Class Weber, under the advisory of Giselle M. Ruslinda. Advento Kent V. Andoy Luis Elizar T. Balilaon J. L. Buton Eugene L. Cabrera Ronald M. Kakachan John Adrian B. Chung Raymond Claire A. Donis J. V. Z. Guerzon William. Inson Zabril J. Lahay-Lahay Jr. Rosmel A. Loreniana John Lloyd D. Duwage Jomar A. Lumaran Jr. Nelson T. Malintad Arjun I. Manilia Josh Edward. Orbong Jessel T. Panoy Reynaldo Jr. Pondoyo John Axel B. Kilantang Edward A. Requilio Rafael John. Romero Anthony John M. Sagabain Evander James C. Salada Jesse. Sulaiman Jasper C. Sososko Keith Lyle A. Agyang Chloe Glaze G. Arabejo Regent. Batobalani Laika Joy A. Benting Bresselwin. Bernardas Angeli S. Billones Hyacinth L. Conde Kyla Marie X. Dual Kizzy P. Esnardo Catherine Jean S. Gonzalez Jonah Don O. Laborte Cynthia Giselle L. Lagang LG May R. Lacandula Queenie Joy D. Librea Lilia May G. Luwayon Sweet Dustin R. Mandawe Princess Joy. Manike Marie Joyce S. Milianas Kate Antoinette M. Omanda Jacinth A. Omanda Kiana Angela M. Priete Honey Lee. Kivido Crystal Marie M. Kilat Jo Marie D. Sampan Crystalline C. Selma Darlene A. And Villamor Hensley Sheen D. Congratulations!
To recognize the exceptional efforts and the undying support, especially for the parents and the students who carved a name for themselves to receive the fruit of their labor. Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding of honors.
Academic Excellence Awardees of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics with high honors. Bon Haron K. Adobas, John Maverick Alagon, Shane Colleen S. Alcantara, Richard Jr. C. Alejandrino, Shana B. Alinso, Jaden Angel Zubel C. Aliado, Carlos Jose M. Anastasio, Ann Micaela U. Andamon, Rafael Jules A. Angon, Giselle A. Aniedes, Kathleen P. Aranwes, Christian Ralph J. Artigo, Nicole Rylen L. Astilio, Ed Rashid Matthew Avila, Vince Louis V. Barberan, Trisha May S. Beralde, Chesed F. Bolambao, Hannah Dayan O. Buensalida, Ann Krija M. Kaasi, Maricar L. Kababan, Drixie Saiza T. Calyena, Rhea Cyrene A. Calo, Janabel E. Canumay, Joshua David A. Castronuevo, Valerie Shane L. Katubigan, Ezekiel Daniel M. Corpus, Lee Robin G. Cortado, Jelzari J. Cosmenio, Chris Erica P. Cuestas, Vince Zail Cunanan, Alexis Rafael N. De Lola, Francine Faye F. Fuerzas, Emmanuel King D. Gacula, French Harry D. Gamez, Donald Jr. L. Garsuta, Edlin Fair S. Gudilos, Joshua Rome V. Insigne, Rowent John Lee L. Isip, Princess P. Italio, Bon Regis P. Labat, Hilary Nicole A. Labata, Joey Katrina B. Laguna, Mary Joy A. Lascuna, Nicole Summer D. Lim, Ivan Zedric C. Lozano, Jessie Chris M. Mananon, Sweetie P. Masipiqueña, Sunny Grace A. Masillones, Alfredo Jr. Y. Matildo, Ayman Zail R. Mosot, Archan Yvonne B. Mosqueda, Mary Christine G. Ochia, Abigail P. Olavides, Princess Angela M. Oval, Gwyn S. Palson, Maxine O. Pamilar, Arvel C. Pitorio, Haren S. Pula, Maria Kyla Jean Y. Quevedo, Cara May B. Bragaas, Angelo V. Racho, Carl Lawrence Q. Requilio, Angela Victoria M. Rodrigo, Angel Grace C. Sarahena, Rael Daniel P. Sunyo, John Zidney C. Tabanao, Ivan James P. Tanguan, Antoinette Grace S. Torillo, Rex J. Valduesa, Stacy Sofia V. Velez, LJ Kenray M. Veloso, and Ralph Allen G. Villa.
With honors, Jeremiah Daniel E. Akim, Rogelio Jr. M. Alferez, Shirel M. Alo, Jiri May U. Amodia, Arlene Aninion, Glenn Russell M. Ariete, Rico T. Balsita, Al Yasser S. Bandrang, Fiona Jane B. Bartolome, Syra Lou Bachao, Kurt Christian Clean C. Bigcats, John Christian W. Bitancor, Cassandra Maries A. Bonsubre, Clyder Dan E. Cabanyang, RJ A. Cabugo, Micaela E. Cardoniga, Edwin C. Calunsag, Mark Christian Kanda, Wayne Andrea E. Caniete, Princess Laika C. Cartagena, Winona Cassandra M. Cartalaba, Benjamin III D. Caspilio, Sofia L. Corregidor, Anvi Rose Cuyos, Fiame B. Dalagan, Shansai Dizon, Joel A. Docalios, Joanna May P. Doromal, Christian Paul S. Fernandez, Jeriza M. Filipinas, Crystal G. Franca, Gianna Gail P. Galvez, Carissa C. Goles,
Kimberly C. Goles, Lorelie C. Gonzalez, Irene Jane M. Ginita, Osmond Emmanuel P. Gulay, James Earl S. Hipiga, Sean Michael Fox L. Habon, Vera May R. Husod, Joshua Hamel C. Juan, Novi May M. Juan, Beatriz Zoe B. Laxado, Christine Marie O. Lasquete, Althea Marie A. Leo, Kristen May T. Lorca, Aubrey Ann C. Magdadaro, Ivy N. Oliveros, Queenie T. Osorio, Jennifer B. Pagod, Jella Bea Bianca Pagi, James Patrick S. Parba, Aubrey Kayla L. Rabia, Norman Herbert B. Ramajo, Matt Justin Ray Riam Bonanza, Jose Victor S. Rubilla, Jobert Q. Saberon, Krista Novelin A. Santua, Gary Christian M. Sueco, and Raynan Sumalino.
Academic Excellence Awardees of Humanities and Social Sciences with high honors: Alexandra D. Abedejos, Jamaica B. Abrenica, Hershey Lou Hill C. Abundo, John Felix Alban, Jasmine Butal, Bea Bianca Cabintoy, Mary Rose S. Calizo, Israel C. Dumaulao, Anne Christine D. Danlag, Nicole Angelo C. Dansalan, Micaela G. Diwara, Hannah C. Dungon, Nuraini Hajijul,
Glyza May Puluyuhoy,
Kent Vincent Liano, Jandil D. Loquinio, Vanessa Madelo, Princess M. Malanguis, Jonalay Rian Martinez, John Daryl S. Morillo, Meluna E. Melicor, Suzette Merca, Kyle Anthony D. Metoda, Andrea Grace Monton, Juden May O. Pasiones, Andrea Gwen J. Paloma, Angelica Gray J. Paloma, Naira Almilia Pendi, Jocelyn M. Ramada, Jessa Angela M. Saclot, Hannah S. Salido, Maika C. Sanyatan, Razil Aline Serata, JVP Suwan, Diane Pearl O. Templado, and Lovely L. Velasco.
With honors, Chrysler Gel S. Abad, Ezra J. Abalier, Shalice Jamel Lenore Abelgas, J. Mark L. Abion, Vincent Jaya Achacoso, Erica Jen L. Adlawa, Mac Juz L. Aga, Jather S. Agokot, Joseph C. Aginsatan, John Kenneth S. Aguirre, Chloe Glaze G. Agyang, Jamark A. Alaba, Winmarie R. Aliaga, Lene Jean Alsada, Gabriel M. Altiso, Ericar A. Alvarez, Angelica Amante, John Bryle Amores, Jaris Gabriel A. Amper, Sheena P. Ampler, Riza Jean J. Ando, Fidelito Jr. T. Andriano, Jessa P. Andrion, Joshua E. Angsinco, Christopher M. Apple, Dimple Jane M. Aquino, Regen Arabejo, Jean Rose Arellano, Jericho Nicanor Arellano, Levi C. Arnado, Lance Menard Arquino, Jobert R. Artilahon, Gloryvine Asares, Alano U. Asi, Pyrods Mel S. Asi, Hazel May P. Asuelo, Isle St. Jude T. Ausan, Michael Awatin, Richly Sandra Bacalia, Marites S. Bagan, Abigail L. Balago, Josel I. Balante, Janica M. Baliguan, Jade L. Balilaon, Juliana Rosalie Balo, Axel Ross Bantayan, Shira Jane G. Barlets, Christian J. D. Basilio, Dexel A. Basilisco, Marvy C. Baso, Romel Batino, Laika Joy A. Batobalane, Christy Jane Batukan, Stephanie Gail Bauzon, Sherfel Joyce S. Bedia, Rhea Jean R. Bellarmino, Raquel P. Bernal, Angeli S. Bernardes, April May Besavilla, Viama R. Bisonia, Hyacinth L. Billones, Christian Bryle C. Bonita, Gina Lynn A. Bodiongan, Honey Jane M. Bugto, Arsan Malik E. Bustamante, Jovi Ann Butli, Eugene L. Buton, Christine Joy P. Kaasi, Maria Andrea L. Caba, Rogeline I. Cabaluna, Kathrina Isabel G. Cabico, Jeric P. Cabreros, John Adrian B. Kakachan, Deza Bea M. Cadiga, Kissy E. Cahian, Lucille Jane Calibada, Charity O. Calibada, Joblin B. Candor, Princess Catherine L. Cantilio, Mildred Jade L. Capuno, Jonna May F. Carbon, Hillary Hope R. Carpio, Dwight Garnett C. Casabuena, Jobert L. Castaños, Shira Kate T. Catalia, Aryan V. Celosha, Elsa M. Sells, Irish Cervantes, Raymond Claire A. Chung, Karil Joyce Shonilo, Kyla Marie S. Conde, Cam Trisha I. Contestable, Jericho D. Corativo, Karen Rose R. Cornelio, Ranelyn F. Corporal, Roy Luigi S. Corpus, Miles Kian L. Trujedo, Arturo III P. Prospero, Giant Emerald M. Quaresma, Marvin Dave A. Daabay,
Mary Jane M. Daabay,
Dan Mark R. Dagnipa, Dream Mark B. Dagundon, Cherry Jean A. Dagsa, Jason S. Daligdig, Kyla S. Damali, Nicole Kyle C. Dano, Jelly K. Dapling, Ronamel S. Dargantes, Mark Bradley C. De Guzman, Julie Ann L. De Claro, Randile De Guito, J.V. R. De Latina, Jonelle A. De Lola, Christine May M. Diesta, Mary Rose Dulugi,
Clarice Shane E. Dulutina, Abigail B. Domingo, JV Z. Dones, Kizzy E. Dual, Aliyah J. Dueñez, Rosalinda M. Durada, Kristen Joy T. Edig, Jafar Sadiq Ingi, Nurhaina Zapadas Esmael, Princess Brain C. Española, Melody Estacion, Mac Gerald J. Paburada, Trisha Pamador, Carl Justin A. Pamilar, Ana Mi Felizarta, Joseph P. Feria, Elena Mischa M. Fermin, Christine B. Forres, Jessel Mark A. Forunda, Magdalene Joy A. Foronda, Chestoni L. Gabunada, Kent Gerald Galupan, Cherry May M. Galvadores, Karen A. Gamboy, Laika Garciano, Lynn P. Gaviola, Michelle P. Delvero, Roshame C. Hinaro, Judy Ann V. Eniston, Jomel Generale, Howard Glenn Gloria, Jonah Doan O. Gonzalez, Jeanne Nicole L. Gorsia, Kenneth B. Guyunan, Prismar O. Guillermo, Julia Nicole Gulane, Julius Jason Gumilan, Justine C. Gutang, Stephanie Ann P. Ikoy, Annie Jane Ilagan, Crystal P. Impas, Maybelline B. Inagaki, Cindy May D. Inujales, Edgar Jr. M. Itim, John Lloyd Halang, John Dave Castellana, Jessame Unasa, Brittany Bless Valdesa C. Kilat, Marafe P. Labastida, Claire Dayan M. Labor, Cynthia Chesil L. Laborte, Jairus Brian R. Labsan, Franklin Jones C. Lasha, LG May R. Lagang, Merus Ann Q. Lagbawan, Miel Dwight T. Lago, Justly Lagoy, Gestoni E. Lagulos, Sandy V. Lahera, Queenie Joy D. Lacandula, Mona V. C. Lanzo, Mia Ara C. Laurito, Clarence P. Lazaro, Marlon Jude B. Libet, Lilia May G. Libria, Eddie Jr. T. Pico, Wenzel May M. Ligate, Mary Gwyneth D. Lim, Jezek K. Lianeta, Aliyah May Lumukso, Jerly J. Lumugdang, Jovi J. Lunda, Yari Emerald Mayo Lopez, Zaira L. Lopez, Mildred B. Luquias, Edita Marie C. Luquinio, Sweet Destiny R. Luayon, Lawrence Faith Joy Dubai, Mariel Aliana Lulu, Gresha Carla A. Mabaza, John Clyde M. Macaya, Renante D. Maclac, GMA Macol, Maria Desijan S. Madhos, Mark M. Madulara, John Gabriel O. Maquinano, Lydell Ann Malangis, RG Malintad, Arjun I. Malintad, Ana Dayan T. Manatan, Princess Joy M. Mandawe,
Era Lynch T. Mangaliwan, Janet N. Manilag, Cassandra Gwyneth Marcos, L. John P. Marimon, Kathleen Marino, Loie Darren Marquez, Hermes M. Masamayor Jr., Hannah May Masubia, Angeline Q. Mainopas, John Ray A. Mendez, Jehoshaphat Mercado, Jerica Micabalo, Kate Antoinette M. Millanes, Josh Edward Munilia, RV Jane E. Montera, Kevin Montes, Jabez G. Narbuada, Mark Booz M. Narciso, Van Kyle P. Nartea, John Carlo M. Narvasa, Junri Neri, Cyrus Elizar Narida, Eugeline H. Narosa, Justin K. Nunez, Jacent A. Omandak, Kiana Angela M. Omandak, Yaumi Onya, Precious Dayan D. Orosio, Janica S. Otakan, Irish Faye A. Padayhag, Melissa F. Page, Jorish S. Paman, Lovely Lois Fortich Pamaybay, Christian J. Pamplona, Kesaya Hein Panes, Jean May A. Pangatungan, Katrina Pakibot, Andrea S. Paraguya, Maria May M. Patak, Maricris L. Patlingrao, Joseph Elijah M. Payan, Janelyn Jehani Penarijo, Mary Grace A. Pescader, Kalija Faye Pita, Hazel Joy L. Plenios, Daniel Ann E. Potot, Marican P. Pusod, Christine Marie M. Quevedo, Kate Lois Q. Ranieses, Lord John M. Rania, Lynette M. Recania, Jasper C. Reponte, Vladimir M. Reyes, Mier Abigail R. Robinios, Anthony John M. Romero, Enrique Jr. B. Rolida, Jemima B. Saavedra, Olive Saavedra, Alona P. Saklayan, Cedric Earl M. Sacro, John Res V. Sahol, Emily Jean Saludes, Jerome Jr. E. Saramosing, Rysel Keith D. Sayaang, Chrisville P. Cifuentes, Danila Shan C. Seniel, Alex Seno, Donna Sepulveda, Eliza O. Shalonga, Lori Joy C. Silva, Rojen Triz L. Silva, Diana Simborio, Larry Grace L. Sombrillo, Shira Joy Z. Suarez, JC James Y. Suelto, Esmeralda Sugsi, Jericho M. Sulit, Richelo Amor M. Sultan, Clariza May G. Sumaya, Trisha Nicole C. Taguba, Bridget Ann M. Tanyo, Reginald N. Tasan, Kayla P. Telmo, Dave Joey Tenyo, Ellen Joy Q. Tenyo, Roxanne Togtog, Maria Julia S. Toledo, Isabel S. Tolentino, Ashley D. Toraja, Vinci Al B. Torrejas, Erjuline Torrejos, Alden L. Torion, Ram Andreylan P. Trupa, Justin L. Tulang, John Michael Umantod, Cyril Hannah E. Orsolino, Mark L. Usares, Mark Christine Valle, Rochelle Vigil, Jude Michael Villa, David Roy B. Villasencio, Hensley Sheen D. Villamor, John Neptali P. Villarosa, Jenny C. Villarta, Kirsten C. Eroy, Nikki Shane Zambas, Cristile Kate Zamora, and Ariel Luis C. Zaragoza.
John Sidney Tabanaw, with high honors of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, will give us her academic excellence address.
To our beloved school principal, Sir Roger A. Martinez, teachers and staff, proud parents and families, fellow graduates, friends, guests, and online viewers, a pleasant morning to all of you. A year ago, some of us, even I, thought that the lockdown here in Tagum City because of the COVID-19 pandemic would just last for a month or at most at the end of our summer break. Little did we know that the last time and day we spent in our classrooms and our beloved campus was the last time we would see each other together face to face. Some of us barely got the chance to say our farewells to our classmates and gratitude to our teachers personally. As incoming grade 12 students before the pandemic, we wanted our last year in this institution to be meaningful and memorable. However, as the COVID-19 cases rapidly rose, systems changed and face-to-face classes were prohibited. As a result, we went through an academic year that was nothing like the way we envisioned, but it was an experience and memory that we will never forget. Despite that, we are gathered here today opting for a virtual ceremony to celebrate an incredible milestone that will be a pillar to our next journey ahead. Apparently, it is unfortunate to think that the pandemic has robbed us of the opportunity to experience our last moments together in the school grounds and in our classrooms. Not to mention our last intramurals, last foundation day, last graduation ball, or even those mundane things like last role playing, last laughs with our teachers and classmates, last tests, last moments of eating kwek-kwek and other delicacies in front of the school and more. However, regardless of missing out on those experiences, we overcame different challenges associated with adjusting to this new normal setup and emerged as a stronger version we are today. Because I know that this school year was tough for everyone and it was not a piece of cake. We would never have made it if it were not for the help of our family, friends, teachers, and most importantly, our Almighty and Eternal God, to whom we turn in our distress and happiness, and who never fails to guide and protect us in our endeavors. To my family, thank you for being a vital source of motivation throughout my time at senior high school. It is with you in mind that I have worked my hardest. If it weren't for you, I do not believe that I would be graduating, let alone be here and delivering this speech. To all my friends, we have been through many good experiences and memories down the years. I am eternally grateful for the help I received from all of you whenever I feel like giving up. It was all of your support that had helped me most when times were difficult. I also want my fellow graduates watching this to express their sincerest thanks to all people or classmates who went out of their way to help us in this school year. Furthermore, on behalf of the graduates of 2021, I would like to express my gratitude to Tagum City National High School and the administration, staff, and most importantly, our teachers and class advisors. We are all here today because of your hard work, sacrifices, and love. And I know that some of the things we have learned from you, both within and outside the school, will be with us for a long time. I understand perhaps that I and others may not have been the ideal students in most times, but I know that now, looking back, all of us are genuinely grateful for your efforts. Thank you for ensuring that my senior high school years and those of my classmates were as full of life as you can make them. When I ponder the future endeavors that I want to undertake in my life and the person I aspire to be, I look to some of you and know I have excellent role models to follow. To my fellow graduates, despite the difficulties we have faced in this school year, we can all finally say that we have made it. We fought well, and I would like to say congratulations to all of us. Now, it is time to reward ourselves and rest, because we are about to enter another chapter of our lives. They say that the people you meet during your senior high school life are the people you wish you had met sooner, and I could not agree more. I encountered different people with different backgrounds in this school who were so talented, intelligent, versatile, and more. I know for sure that every one of us will do great in whatever field we may wind up in the future. With the end of our journey as senior high school graduates of 2021 comes the start of a new one. The road to college or the real world will make us deal with more hardships and strife than we think or anticipate. But the journey serves its purpose wherever we end up traveling. With that being said, I encourage everyone, especially my fellow graduates, to forge ahead, reach the top, and let no one deter your passion towards your own definition of success. I wish you all the very best in life, whatever it may hold. Soar high, city high, rise to greatness.
Let us now hear a message from our City Mayor, Honorable Alan L. Rillion, DPA, PhD.
Isang matagumpay na pagbati sa inyong lahat. I salute all the graduates for the school year 2020-2021. This is a huge tagumpay for you as you finish your hard-earned degree, despite the challenges brought by COVID-19 pandemic to education. Congratulations! This kind of ceremony may be different from the usual graduation ceremonies that we had before the pandemic. But still, the spirit of celebrating the journey that every student encountered with different trials and challenges along the way, especially that you had experienced the new normal setup or blended learning due to the pandemic. I can say that now, you have truly succeeded, and my big congratulations to the school president, teachers, faculty, and staff. Today marks another year of celebration in pursuit of your academic institution to learning and knowledge which you imparted to our young graduates. I commend your institution then for the commitment of providing quality education to our children despite the challenges of the blended learning approach. To the parents, brothers and sisters of our graduates, my deepest appreciation, for without your unconditional love, you would have not toiled so hard, double time and overtime. Try hard to help the graduates finish their education. And finally, to our dear graduates, I congratulate all of you, for without your commitment and sweat of your brows to cope with the intricacies of the learning process, you would have not reaped today the labor of your hard work. Always remember that the first step to success is goal. Foresee yourself. What do you want to become? Be willing to put forth the effort it requires, no matter what the obstacles are, and pay the price of success. Your school has afforded you with employable skills. Take advantage, find your strength, and be successful. May your education and chosen career path increase you in wisdom and open a new world of experience and opportunity for you. Be productive in whatever field you may land into and be successful. Once again, congratulations and tagumpay.
The Regional Director of DepEd Region 11, Dr. Alan G. Farnaso, in his message.
Intensifying education in this time of pandemic is truly a Herculean challenge. We have been strengthening quality education over the years, but we are now confronted with the new normal where we need to change learning modalities and strategies swiftly. Making them responsive is even more challenging, not to mention exciting. Dear graduates and parents, the school year 2020-2021 will be written in two different ways in our history. One would be a story of resilience. The other would be accounts of discovery and creativity. No matter how we look at each story, we are faced with a puzzling truths of survival and success. Yes, we have survived 1 year of no face-to-face interaction inside the classroom. We survived with learning through the help of modules or online delivery and instructions, or radio and TV-based instructions. I would like to commend every school for preparing comprehensively its learning continuity plan with alternative actions and solutions for those who need interventions. Our more than 1.4 million enrollees in public and private schools from kindergarten to grade 12 have shared their stories of joy and sadness. Some of them are glad to experience staying and learning at home together with their parents or siblings, while others feel sad not seeing their classmates and teachers. Our more than 44,000 teachers have walked extra miles, ensuring no learner will be left behind. I commend their sacrifices, hard work, and a lot of creativities. They innovated and unleashed their potentials in this time of pandemic. We have witnessed how they have become instant videographers, broadcasters, writers, artists, bikers, and many more. We have proven that education can continue anytime and anywhere, even with this pandemic that threatens us. Congratulations to all of you graduates, parents, teachers, and our educational leaders for, by looking at all these challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, you showed how resilient you can be. The department in this time is prouder to see all of you endure the tests of time. This pandemic has connected all of us to think of each other's safety and welfare. Let us continue to pray for healing. Let us continue to pray for hope and for better days.
Help me welcome the DepEd Secretary, Leonor Magtolis Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and The speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, in technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Good day to everyone and my virtual greetings to all of you. Our guest speaker for this year's graduation rites is a proud alumna of Tagum City National High School who graduated in 2010 as the class valedictorian. On that same year, she immediately took BS Pharmacy in the University of the Philippines, Manila. She graduated with the said degree in 2015 as cum laude. And in June 2016, she passed the Philippine Licensure Examination for Pharmacists with a board rating of 90.82%, bringing her to the top-notchers list, specifically on the 10th rank. After that, she then continued her career path by passing first the National Medical Admissions Test with a percentile rank of 99+%. Because of that, she was able to pursue a medical degree at St. Luke's College of Medicine, where she took her postgraduate degree in Doctor of Medicine. Eventually, she became part of the Doctor of Medicine class of 2020, ranked 3, with a Jose Ledesma Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award. Then, in November 2020, she eventually passed the Philippine Licensure Examination for Physicians with a board rating of 86.83%. As a medical student who is a licensed physician at the same time, her most recent clinical internship was on 2019 to 2020 at St. Luke's Medical Center, Barangay Cruz Naligas Health Center. Aside from that, this successful young lady has also been affiliated to different organizations such as St. Luke's College of Medicine Student Council, Sagip Bayan Student Group, University of the Philippines Pharmaceutical Association Student Council, and also to its Service League, and the University of the Philippines Sandigan. But what is even more amazing about this refined and dignified woman is the fact that she has also been associated to organizations that maintained her passion and brilliance on her talent. She was part of the University of the Philippines Manila Chorale, where she was able to participate in the 7th Asian and European Tour 2013 and 6th European Tour 2010. Aside from that, she was also part of the Pharmacy Junior Ambassadors of Music as the voice head from 2013 to 2014. Not to mention her membership to the St. Luke's College of Medicine Chorale as a soprano head from 2015 to 2016. She really is a legit singer-physician. But it doesn't end there, as she is also a legit journalist since then. She was the news editor from 2009 to 2010 for Tagum City High's official student publication, The Mover. She continued that passion in journalism as a news writer from 2013 to 2015 to the publication called The Pharmacon. Along her journey, she was able to achieve different awards in her craft. She has also attended many seminars and trainings both on a national and international level. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all so lucky that this 27-year-old native Tagumenya is here with us today to share a message to all our graduates and their parents. With honor and pride, I present to you our guest speaker, no less than the ever amazing and inspiring Miss Anne Lawrence May, Baura Conde. A virtual applause, please.
To our principal, all faculty members and staff, to the parents, to the graduating batch of 2021, the second batch of COVID graduates, good day. I congratulate each and every one of you for going through another tough year. Another year of online learning and unfortunately missing out on the usual high school experience. Who would have thought we would get to experience a pandemic in our lifetime? Just like you, I spent my last year in medical school doing online classes. Our online graduation felt just like another ordinary day, so I can somehow relate to what you might be feeling right now. COVID-19 will still be here, but with the vaccines and the improvement of our medical facilities, hopefully it will become manageable. I do urge each and every one of you to still maintain social distancing and isolate if you feel any symptoms. At your age group, COVID will not affect you that much, but you can unknowingly pass it on to your older relatives. We even have a new variant right now that data has shown affect your age group more. Somehow your batch is lucky, since as time passes, we have learned so much about how to live with COVID. When you get to the next part of your lives, you have your seniors to guide you. Don't forget to pay it forward and also be a guiding light to your juniors. Graduating from high school is your first step towards adulting. So, I want to pause and ask every one of you, where do you see yourself 5 or even 10 years from now? Daunting, isn't it? As you get older, you'll get to encounter this question more. As you journey to the next steps in your life, I just want to remind you of a few things. I want to remind you of COVID. C. Challenge yourself. Go beyond your comfort zone. Go to college. Continue being at the varsity, the dance troupe, or even at the choir. Start an online job or business. Take that additional class. You will never reach your full potential unless you try. I was part of the then Tinig Ensemble in high school, so I tried out for a university choir. That step gave me the opportunity to travel around Europe, even on my first year in college. Be open. Have an open mind and heart. When you go out of Tagum or even out of the Philippines, you will be exposed to different cultures, different practices, different beliefs. Be open and learn and respect other people. Be versatile. Just how you can keep up with all the latest TikTok trends, you need to keep up with the times. Technology is fast changing and people around the world are innovating. Be ready to accept different opportunities and be willing to change and learn. Be insightful. Always weigh the pros and cons of your decisions. Always be insightful of how your actions will affect other people, especially your loved ones. Now, when I say loved ones, I just don't mean your girlfriend or boyfriend, ha? Always think about your family, your parents. Avoid doing things that might hurt them. D. Be determined and passionate. I always believe that the most successful people have a goal in mind. Be it I want to be rich or I want to travel around the world, people are more dedicated and more productive when they have something they set their eyes on. Make sure that that goal is something that you want and not what others want for you. Remember that old saying, you only live once. YOLO. Enjoy life and live life with no regrets. You are all young and are at the age where it's still okay to make mistakes. Nonetheless, don't forget COVID. Don't forget to challenge yourself, to be open, to be versatile, to be insightful, and always be determined and passionate. I would like to end by reminding everyone na ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Cliché maybe, but this line is true. Maybe one of you here will be the next mayor of Tagum, or even the next president. Become an alumni TCNHS will be proud of. I wish you all good luck for the next chapter of your lives, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
We are the kings and queens of our generation. Long live the royals and the looks in our faces. It is an end of the decade, beginning of an age. The mountains that we have been through were crashed well.
I remember the day when we danced in the streets, passing through the pictures, laughing our faces.
Life is like a dream, it felt so unreal. How I wish it will never end. We are making history for how many years, and we are still dreaming. Would you dance with me? Would you keep moving on? Setting off on a journey and keep on wondering.
Would you stand in there, making progress but slow? Please don't be worried, it is still wandering, wandering. Oh, 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 oh.
The crowd went for us, cheering at the back of their seats, mesmerized by the color of the winner.
All of the faces are full of happiness.
The night that we dance on the light, we will never forget. We are making history for how many years?
We're still dreaming.
Would you dance with me? Would you keep moving on? Setting off on a journey and keep on wondering.
Standing there, making progress but slow. Please don't be worried, it's still wandering, wandering. The dream we have to find will never be left behind. And I know we will say goodbye, but each one of us will shine, will shine. Would you dance with me? Would you keep moving on? Setting off on a journey and keep on wandering. Will you stand in there, making progress but slow? Please don't be worried, it is still wandering, wandering. Dance with me, keep moving on, setting off on a journey and keep on wandering. Will you stand in there, making progress but slow? Please don't be worried, it is still wandering, wandering.
I, Manzail Rendon Mosot, to lead the Pledge of Loyalty and to be followed by the acceptance with Mayor Alan L. Rillion, Alumni President.
Let us raise our right hands, and together let us recite the Pledge of Loyalty. I pledge my undying loyalty to my alma mater and to her ideals for which she stands. I pledge to do my best to uphold these ideals wherever I go, as I strive to achieve the goals of fulfillment, to serve God, country, and fellow men. I take this diploma granted to me by my alma mater with an ever-burning desire to live up to her expectations. With the help of Almighty God, I solemnly swear to do all at all time that which shall give honor and prestige to my alma mater. So help me God.
Tagumpay greetings to the graduates of Tagum City National High School and my co-alumni. Kindly raise your right hand and repeat after me your pledge of alumni membership. To my alma mater, Tagum City National High School, I give my solemn pledge that I shall dedicate all my trainings, skills, and knowledge to humanity, that for the welfare of my country, I shall assert my rights and assume my obligation as a free citizen, ever holding high the precept of liberty and democracy, that I shall strive at all times to live an abundant life in the honor and glory of my alma mater, my home, my country, and God. So help me God. Congratulations and welcome to the alumni family.
Hey, you're funny, aren't you?
We are history in the making, rising from a humble beginning. Survive from a borrowed location, community high school as known.
Challenges were conquered along the way and found a permanent place to stay. Everything indeed is possible. Tagum City National High School.
I love this school, yeah, I love this school. Teachers and students are so cool. Quality education is free for all, as long as one enjoys to stay in school. I love school, yeah, I love this school. Teachers and students are so cool. In the city of Tagum, my symbol, it's my beloved National High School.
Academic excellence is sharpened, moral uprightness is strengthened, to contribute exemplary leaders in a country of loyal followers.
I love this school, yeah, I love this school. Teachers and students are so cool. Quality education is free for all, as long as one enjoys to stay in school. I love school, yeah, I love this school. Teachers and students are so cool. In the city of Tagum, my symbol, it's my beloved National High School.
Hold on to your dreams, my friend. Those storms of life are hard to befriend.
In God you can always depend. You're like a companion to the end.
Tagal-tagal ko nang ginugol at pinaghihirapan ka. Di ko lubos maisip na ito nandito na pala. Saka huli-hulihan ng ating paglalakbay, gamit ang mga leksyon na akin nang itinaglay. Sa agamat, pisika, Ingles at matematika, naghihirapan ko kahit ng grado ay pula. Ang malalaking pader ay akin yang iniinda. Lahat aking gagawin upang ako'y makapasa. Kahit nahihirapan man ay gusto ko ang magtapos. Ngayong abot kamay ko na hindi to makakapos. Nahihirapan man tayo ay makakaraos. Laban lang sa tagumpay at huwag tayong padala sa agos. Hindi magpapadala kahit ako'y mapuno ng sugat. Kahit mga problema ay pasan at buhat-buhat. Magkahalong emosyon sa loob ay kumakalat. Masaya, malungkot, may kaba, may puot, malupit, malapit, masakit. Sapagkat ang mga karanasan ay sa akin ay dumungaw. Ang mga pangyayaring animoy bukas na ilaw. Hinuhubog ang lahat sa mga pagkataon ng hilaw. Mga gusto kong kabutihan at karunungay lumitaw. Lakad patungong tagumpay, walang hinto, walang humpay. Sabay-sabay nating abutin ang lahat sa ating kamay. Lahat ng hirap sa mundo ay parte ng paglalakbay. Hindi malilimutan ang lahat sa City High.
I love this school, yeah, I love this school. Teachers and students are so cool. Quality education is free for all, as long as 1 and 2 stay in school. I love this school, yeah, I love this school. Teachers and students are so cool. In the city of Tago, my symbol, it's my beloved National High School.
In the city of Tago, my symbol, it's my beloved National High School.
City
On behalf of the school administration, faculty and staff, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the following: our DepEd personnel, headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Josephine L. Fadul, CESO 5. The local government officials, headed by our City Mayor, Honorable Alan L. Villon, DPA PhD, and the Visayan Village Barangay officials. To our senior high school students who have given their best in order to proceed to another level of their education. And above all, to our Almighty God, who has been our protector, our great provider, our guide, and our ultimate destiny. My dear graduates, as you continue your journey, may you look back to this virtual stage in your life with pride and fondness. May God fill your hearts with love, for it will take you further in life. Once again, congratulations! And my dear graduates, we may now use the Tagum City National High School Senior High School Graduation Facebook frame. And this concludes the 4th Senior High School Commencement Ceremony. God bless and thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, the recessional Color Party fall in. Color Party, retire the colors.
Patakot-tawat! Na! Harap sa gitna! Harap! Nakatakda!